Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your great support. The Deputy President Kindiki, the ODM party leader Oburu Oginga, John Mbadi, Kipchumba Murkomen, amongst other leaders, attended what we call women empowerment in Suba, Homa Bay County.
Munajua John Mbadi ni rafiki yangu, lakini pia ni rafiki ya Rais William Ruto. Sijui kama mnaelewa hivyo. Huyu Mbadi ni rafiki wa Rais William Samuel, na wakati wako kule Nairobi nimesikia akimwambia ati nyinyi hapa watu ya Suba, watu ya Homa Bay, ati mumesema William Ruto ni two term. Ni kweli? Ni kweli? Mumesema William Ruto ni two term? Mumesema William Ruto ni two term? Wacha nione two term ya William Ruto, two term ya William Ruto, two term ya William Ruto. Hey, kumbe muko serious namna hii. Munasema William Ruto ni two term. Ndio John Mbadi aendelee kuwa waziri wa fedha. Ndio John Mbadi aendelee kuwa waziri wa fedha. Hata huyu John Mbadi two term. Hata Mbadi two term. Waziri wa fedha two term. Wacha nione salamu ya John Mbadi two term, two term, two term, two term, two term. Hey! Kwa hiyo nikisema harambee mnasema two term. Harambee! Harambee! William Ruto! William Ruto! John Mbadi! John Mbadi! Gladys Wanga! Gladys Wanga! Hey, kumbe mmeamua kila mtu ni two term. Na mambo yangu je? Na mimi je? Na mimi je? Wacha nione wala nasema two term, two term, two term, two term, two term. Mimi nashukuru sana.
And I'm yet to know if it was women empowerment or two-term empowerment, because I followed the speech of each and every leader who was given microphone to address the people. But what they only talked about in that event was two-term.
My brother Raila Amolo Odinga, God rest his soul in eternal peace. He left us not in the air somewhere. He left us in the broad-based government.
I made an observation in this event. There was a debate of how much leaders should contribute to the people of Suba. Like how much a certain leader is supposed to give to the people of Suba.
ODM! 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 Muko tayari kupokea salamu ya Rais William Ruto? Niseme nisiseme? Ni fire si fire? Mbona mnaniangalia hivi kama mnajua ni pesa ngapi? Niseme nisiseme? Kwani ni 1,100, 1,400, 1,500, 1,800, milioni 1? Mumekataa aongeze. Rais wa bottom up aongeze 1.5. Mumekataa. Mumekataa. Pesa ya mdosi ni kidogo, aongeze 1.8, 1.9, 2 million, 2 million. Mumekataa 2 million. Mumekataa 2 million. Wangapi wamekataa? Nione wangapi wamekataa. Nione wangapi wamekataa. Niseme nisiseme? 2.5 million mtachukua? Mumekataa 2.7, 2.8, 3 million, 3.2, 3.6, 3.7. Bado salala.
And when it reached to Mbadi's contribution, and the deputy president was asking the people, how much should Mbadi give you? Then the people said they want Mbadi to give them a lot of money. So to be precise and clear, the people were saying that because Mbadi is a two-term guy and Mbadi wants us to support the two-term, he has to give us some good amount of money so that we support two-term. You see? That is what they were trying to say. And even if you see the other contributions, they wanted a lot of money. Not just money, but they wanted some good amount of money in order to support two-term. And when Junet Mohammed was given the mic to address the people, I made some observations from his statement. He attacked James Orengo and the Suba South Member of Parliament, Honorable Karoli Omondi.
What your Suba hapa hii constituency ilikuwa constituency ya John Mbadi Ng'ong'o. John Mbadi nani? Sasa sijui siku hizi mumelete bunge mtu aina gani? Mtu aina gani hii? Tumeshinda kuelewa hii. Tumeshinda kuelewa sasa nyinyi mmelete mtu aina gani hii bunge hii? What your Suba? Yosuba untie. Yosuba untie. Sasa hii mtu yenu mimi ndio sasa minority leader. Lakini nimeshindwa kuelewa yeye. Yeye sio ndege, yeye sio mnyama, yeye sio kunguru, yeye sio buffalo, huwezi kujua yeye ni nani. Wakati ambaye sisi kama ODM tulikuwa kwa barabara tunapigana, yeye alikimbia kwa State House. Akaenda kukutana na president. Wakati sisi tumefika, yeye pia anatoka nje. Ati anasema sasa kwa nini hao wanakuja? Manoichi lichkoso. Manoichi lichkoso. Manoichi lich. Analia ati kwa nini president ameweka John Mbadi kama minister ya finance na kwa nini yeye hakuwekwa ati minister. Mimi nikauliza yeye, president alikuwa anatafuta mtu ya kufanya mambo ya finance. Wewe unajua mambo ya finance? Unasema wewe ni lawyer, hata sijawahi kuona wewe kotini kama unatetea mtu. Sijawahi kuona wewe hata kwa magistrate court kama unatetea mtu. Ngano ngama nono manade yawa. Suba wewe. Suba wewe. Si last week mumeona vile nilinyoa bila maji. Niliambia kucheza na chama ya ODM tutanyoa wewe bila maji. Hii sio chama ya kucheza naye. Sasa alikuwa chama ni ya komiti nyingine, sasa nimeweka yeye kwa mkate. Yeye ndo anapiga chai sasa bunge. Nimeambia kaa hapo kwanza ushike adabu. Ukirudi kwa ODM utaongeza cheo uende juu. Tumeelewana hiyo? Kwa sababu mimi nimeshindwa kuelewa yeye. Mimi nimezoea John Mbadi. Mtu amesoma, mtu alikuwa kiongozi wetu, sasa nyinyi mmeleta ndemokwili. Ndemokwili ndio amekuja bunge. Jambo la pili. Mimi nimesikia jana, unajua kumbe saa nyingine mtu anaweza kuwa amesoma sana lakini saa nyingine anapoteza network. Mimi nimeona jana governor Siaya Orengo akiongea. Anasema ati wakina Mbadi, wakina Joho na Oparanya na Upio Wandai ati wameenda kwa serikali kivyao, hata baba hakujua. Ati sasa ODM haikuwa inajua. Huyo mtu nafikiri wakati broadbase ilikuwa inatengenezwa, nafikiri alienda Uganda, hakukuwa hapa Kenya.
Junet was trying to say that he doesn't know Karoli Omondi, and Karoli is someone who is against them in the ODM party, and that is why, you know, he's bragging that is the reason why they removed Karoli Omondi from being the chair of the CIOC committee. And we can now trace it that the claim that Karoli Omondi made after being removed from that seat might be true, because Honorable Karoli said the reason why he was being removed from that seat was because they wanted to rig elections in 2027. And Junet Mohammed is bragging that the reason why they removed Karoli Omondi from that seat was because Karoli Omondi was against them. And you know very well, Karoli was the person who was to oversight the 2027 general elections if he was left in that seat. Junet Mohammed is saying that James Orengo had stated that the officials from ODM party in the cabinet got those slots by themselves because they ran there before the ODM team could have been there with them. But in the same statement, Junet Mohammed is saying that Mbadi had ran to the State House, akaongea na president before the ODM team. Then when they were now coming to talk to the president, Mbadi alikuwa anatoka na anauliza sasa hao wanakuja kufanya nini? You see, it is something that can tell you these people are fighting for their own stomachs. And they don't want someone to say reality on them.
And therefore, as we continue, we are not in the arrangement of one side which is saying that Ruto is one term. We don't support you that Ruto can be one term. What we support is an arrangement where we are going to have a structured negotiation with order, so that at the end of it, when we come to elections next year, we know whether we are two-term or one-term, but we are in the arrangement of broad-based. We are going to start negotiation with our partners with whom we are already in government, and we shall continue with that negotiations, and we shall continue to strengthen our party. We shall continue to register more members so that our party becomes strong. And when we go to the table for negotiations, we negotiate from a position of strength, not from a position of weakness. Those who think that ODM is divided, ODM is not divided. ODM is united. It is only a few dissenting voices, and some of them don't even want to be disciplined. Before the disciplinary process starts, they are already in court.
Oburu Oginga spoke about ODM being as one. The ODM is still united, and those who are not in ODM are some few voices who don't want to be punished.
We have not passed any resolution as a party to say how we are going to go into the election of 2027. So wherever you are, don't commit the party to some things which have not been discussed. Let those things be discussed first. We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you? So first, think as ODM. We have a clear plan that we have negotiated and we have agreed on, and let us continue to implement that plan.
Now, the reason why they are saying that some voices are not with them in the party is because, yes, I agree with Oburu Oginga. It is true that the SG of the party cannot want the party, or he cannot control the party just to say whatever he wants, but the party will say whatever the majority wants. Yes, that is true. But why are you saying something that has no importance to the people? You know, joining two-term, endorsing William Ruto this early shows some kind of weakness from the ODM party. Yeah, it shows that without Raila, the ODM cannot stand by themselves and say that we want this and this, and we want to go this direction. And that is the reason why they have punished Edwin Sifuna by removing him as the SG of the party, just because he said that this is not what Raila told us, and we should follow this, not this. You know, it is there that the party leader is the topmost powerful person in the party, and so he has to control them. But you know, even if you look at Raila, he used to lead by listening to the people, not by taking whatever the few tells him. And that is what Oburu Oginga is using to lead or to control the ODM party. Instead of listening to what the people are saying, Oburu Oginga is listening to what the few who are driving their personal interests are saying, because they think if they take that other way, then they are making it possible to others. But in reality, they know very well that they are trying to defend their seats so that after 2027 general elections, they get to retain the seats.